A dozen games to go, and we have on our hands probably one of the most intense and wide, in terms of the number of teams in it, biggest relegation scraps we've had for some time. I'm afraid to say, Charlie, Stoke City are right in it.
We are. We're in the mix. Obviously changed the manager three games ago, and it was the way we've played this season has been shocking, really, and we're in the mix and we know that, but we need to start winning games as soon as we can.
Have you seen an effect already from Paul Lambert's arrival?
Yeah, we have. It's totally different when a new manager comes in. You know, players that have not been playing or been involved are, you know, they lift their game, and the ones that have been playing are worried, does he fancy me when I come in? So the whole training level, intensity is lifted, and to be fair to the lads, apart from Saturday for 65 minutes, we were excellent, and then we lost 2 goals. You know, the training, the intensity, the lads' application have been great. So if we can carry that on for the rest of the season, then we'll be okay.
What's it going to take to steer clear of the trapdoor, do you think, this season?
Point-wise, or...?
Both, point-wise, and how you accumulate that. When it gets to this stage, as you said, a dozen games to go, what have you got to do to not be in that dreaded bottom 3 come the final day?
Well, look, it's difficult because, you know, like, winning's a habit, but unfortunately so's losing. A lot of these teams that are in a relegation battle at this present moment are used to losing, so how are you going to break that? So
would you worry particularly for Huddersfield? If you look at their form right now, five straight losses, that's going to worry you.
You had to worry for Huddersfield even at the start, going into the league.
I worry for it from Watford down, even Everton in 10. I worry for everybody.
Yeah.
Not just us, not even Huddersfield. Clean sheets are massive. If you can keep clean sheets and you've got players in the front forward areas that can win you games.
But it's also as well playing against each other. A lot of the teams got to play each other as well.
We're in that period at the moment. We're in that period where we're playing amongst each other, and we need a couple of results starting Saturday against Brighton. It's a cup final for us Saturday. 12 cup finals, and we need to win as many as we can. It's going to be a difficult game, but if we can win that, we'll look up the table. But no, I don't think anybody's safe from Everton down.
Is there any point at looking at, when you look at your fixtures, you look at the run-in, is there any point in saying, well, that should be an easier game because of X reason? Because there's teams trying to get in the top 6. Most of the league is involved in this scrap. And there's teams trying to get in Champions League positions.
I think we look at games where the teams you're playing against, would their players get in our team? Would their squad, is their squad better than our squad? You know, we've had a few games recently where we felt that we should have won them. You know, we beat Huddersfield at home. We should have beat Watford at home if, you know, we're at home. We should win that. Bournemouth for 65 minutes, we played really well. We lost 2 bad goals. And then we played Brighton. We've got Southampton, Leicester in the next 3 games, and then we play the big boys. So it's a tough run-in, but you know, no matter what happens, we need to start winning as many games as we can, and you know, 4 points at the last 6 games is not good enough, and we need to take more points in the next 6 games.
How different is it when you're trying to get results as opposed to winning things purely survival?
No, I've been at both ends, but when you win, like I said, it's a habit, but the feel-good factor's already there. You know, the first 20 minutes you just go at the team.
Yeah.
Straight in, because confidence is so high, you always feel you're in the game. Even if you went 1-0 down early doors, you get it back.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of time because you have confidence in a lot
different
of the
pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, but when you're down there and you go 1, it just, you can the pressure from the supporters is a lot different to when because they're with you, even when you're losing 1-0 and you're doing well in the league. They're with you because they've seen you come back before already this season. But once you're down there in relegation, that feeling of
the whole stadium's against you.
Because they've seen they've also seen you go the other way a lot.
Yeah.
That's why you're down there. So usually when you lose that first goal, it tests what characters you have, because that's when the pressure.
Is that what gets you through, the character? I mean, when you get the ball in centre mid, you look up, there's nobody showing for it. Does it tell you there's a problem?
Yeah, there does. And you get players like that when you start losing, and there's situations when it gets tough, you know, some players go hiding. You got to be brave enough, stick your chest out and go again and keep taking the ball. You're going to make mistakes. Making mistakes is part of life. It's how you react to their mistakes. And, you know, in a pressure situation, which we're in at the moment, we need to try and make less mistakes than we have done. But no, it's a big challenge for us.
And
We're not used to being done there.
That's the thing.
That's different for us.
You're not seasoned. I mean, you were talking, 10, 9, 8 around that area.
Yeah.
You're not seasoned relegation fighters.
No.
Is that a worry?
It was earlier in the season, but I have seen a different side to some players in the last 3 or 4 weeks since the new manager's come in, which is a key, and we look to hopefully them be match winners over the rest of the season for us.
But also, you tell how good your players are then. Yeah. We can all play well when everything's going well. Yeah. Everyone wants the ball then. But when it isn't, when it's tough, when you're under pressure, who still wants the ball? Then you tell who your good players are then. And I'm sure Stoke I'm sure you'll know. You don't have to tell us which ones.
Yeah.
But you'll see it. It stands out a mile, not just with the players, but with the supporters as well.
How many points do we think are going to be required to stay up? If you took the last 6 seasons, you're talking roughly just over 35 points.
Well, he's your man. How many points do you believe it would take to stay up? What would you look for at this present moment?
At the moment, I think we're looking at 38 points.
38?
38, yeah.
Right.
So it's we're on 24.
That would be the highest for the last 6 years, or 7 years, including this.
It's just, Swansea dead and buried 3 weeks ago. Huddersfield were up top, no problems, and then all of a sudden it just changes. The whole league changes. Everybody's playing everybody at the moment, so the results will be different. But
so, for instance, as you said, you play Brighton at the weekend. Do those games have a completely different atmosphere now? Is there a nervousness, an edginess between both teams?
Well, the onus will be on us because we're at home. Yeah. Brighton will come, try and sit in. They'll be happy with a point. They will try and win the game, but they won't go gung-ho. Watford came and they done a job on us, as in, they took extra time at the kick-off. They slowed the game down. Certain players were going down easy. Fouls, they were attracting fouls. They were getting situations. Deeney's a handful up front. You got to play clever. You got to, when you're the away team, a point. You don't lose the game in this situation, and a point is a good point.
Do you target different games differently in terms of what you're looking to get from them? I mean, it's easy to say we want to win every game, but is that just unrealistic? Can you break down this 12 games?
I think. Well, we would try and we'll have a go for every game. The new manager has said that we want to go have a go at every game. But your home games are key.
If you had a player injured, well, say he's injured, he's got a problem with his hamstring, for instance.
Yeah.
You've got, I know you've played him already, but just use this scenario, you've got Manchester United away, or Liverpool away. But you would then have, on a Tuesday, West Brom at home.
Yeah.
Would you risk him? Would you believe your manager would risk him for that game that Manchester United went, or would you save him then for the West Brom game?
You'd save him for the West Brom.
Of course you would.
So there are some games that even now you still say are more winnable.
For an injury, of course they're winnable, yes. But at home, we got Man City at home. We still to play Liverpool away, Tottenham at home. So the big games. And
if it was reversed, where if it was West Brom on a Saturday and then Manchester United on Tuesday, you'd risk that for the Saturday.
Yes,
you say,
because you want.
We need him for this.
Yeah.
This is too big a game.
You've got to be some sort of soothsayer to pick out who's going and who's not. Right, if I throw these at you, Southampton, only 5 home games left, 3 of which are against the top 4. Does that make you worry for them? Huddersfield, we've seen their dreadful run. Last 4 are Chelsea, Everton, City and Arsenal. Palace, 4 of the next 6 are versus the big 6, but none of the last 6. And they've got injuries. Brighton, 3 of the last 4 against the big 6. Still got 4 away trips versus top 10 teams. It's not as though when you look at that bottom half of that table, there's any standout candidates to either get out of it or other than Huddersfield's form right now. I'm sorry to be picking on them, but
well, look,
that's glaring red.
It was always going to be
it?
a tough year for Huddersfield. If they stayed up this season, it would have been a brilliant achievement, just as great the achievement of them getting promoted. So, look, they've conducted themselves well in the Premier League, to be fair to Huddersfield. West Brom, a concern. I'm concerned for West Brom. Swansea, I just don't know what's happened. I literally, because we even said they were gone. Look, but what a, Carvajal's come in there and he's just seemed to have an impact that, most managers over the last 2 years who've come in at that stage at Swansea have had the same impact, and they just managed to get above it. I believe Stoke could get out of it. I'm not just saying it because Adam's here, but I'm looking at the promoted
Uncle
teams.
Charlie Adam.
He's called me worse when we were at Liverpool, don't worry about that.
He probably holds a grudge from one reserve game where you didn't pass to him.
But I'm looking at, like I said, the promoted
But your
teams.
old team, Newcastle.
I just with Rafa.
Yeah.
Rafa's the
experience,
yeah.
And they've got good players, Newcastle. But like I say, I worry about what we are doing, and if we can win more than we lose, we'll be okay.
Think there's the character there?
There is, and we'll see where it takes us. But the biggest thing for us is the goal difference is massive for us as well. You know, we're minus 24, 25 goals, which has been a worrying sign for us over the whole season, from front to back really. But if we can stop conceding goals and keep clean sheets, we've got the players in the front area that'll win games for us.